Hey, it's Sister 2582 coming back at you with another video, and today I'll be reviewing another NASCAR diecast from that huge haul that I have from Spoiler Diecast, which, by the way, I'm not sponsored by any means, but if you want to sponsor me, please let me know. But yeah, this is the last NASCAR diecast that I ended up purchasing from them, which is one of the ones I actually wanted to buy, and then, I just never did for whatever reason. And we still have more to go in the future, but that's in the future, right? And the diecast in question is, or the last car to review from that package is this. This is Shane Van Gisbergen's, or SVG's, 2025 Wendy's Breakfast Chevrolet for Trackhouse. Now, of course, this is going to be very interesting because, I love me food a lot. And Wendy's is one of my favorite fast food places of all time. And it features a certain sandwich that I actually really enjoy eating there. So, yeah, it's just a beautiful car. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. But yeah, standard 2025 box on here with the Trackhouse logo, Shane Van Gisbergen, of course, diecast body and chassis, and has a bunch of other cool little details which we will mention. Of course, Shane Van Gisbergen, Wendy's Breakfast Baconator. So let's not waste any more time, and let's take this car out of its box. And we got this pretty amazing looking diecast out of its box, and yeah, I think the selling point for this car was definitely the paint scheme, and maybe for another reason, but I recall seeing this car in the Bristol Night Race, which kind of ended a little controversial, but we'll skip by that. The only thing I distinctly remember from this car is for it spinning out. And, and people were like, I don't know why Shane is still here and can't even race on the ovals. Boy, is he really coming alive this year. He's definitely improved a lot. And, yeah, if once he wins on an oval, I think it might be game over. He's going to be super consistent, hopefully, and which is great. So we can have a guy who could run everything, which is going to be very interesting to see. But, yeah, Wendy's Baconator, easily one of the best breakfast sandwiches of all time, and there is no contest there. It's just great, and it's perfect because you see it on the literal side of this car. It's kind of funny because you got the sun rays and such. I don't know if it's supposed to look like it's nighttime and just sunrise, and that's the sun. I think that's what I was trying to go, which I love. That looks great. So of course the top is kind of like a purple or midnight type purple on top. Then it kind of fades, gradients to red, and then it kind of gradients to a little bit of orange and yellow. Of course, to represent the sunrise, and you wake up with a breakfast baconator, which, like I said, is one of the best breakfast sandwiches ever from Wendy's. And of course, speaking of which, we got the Wendy, one and only Wendy on the front, with WeatherTech.com. Of course, on the Chevrolet front end. And this is actually the old 2025 Chevrolet casting. He was running for rookie. He was part of the rookie contention, which is interesting enough. His rookie season was 1 year ago. It was insane. Was going to NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. The playoffs in round of 16. So he did make it to the round of 16, of course, with all the road course wins he was getting. Nowadays that won't really work, but he is pretty consistent right now with the new chase format, so that's great. Got the number 88, no chrome on it, which I think that's how it ran. We got delicious big breakfast baconator on the side. It's just such a good sandwich. I recommend y'all actually try it. Wake up with breakfast, Wendy's breakfast. Wow, I don't even know why I struggled to read that, but sure. Yeah, some of his other sponsors, Quadlock and Safety Culture, which runs that beautiful purple car, which he did run in Mexico and won in Mexico with that paint scheme. We got the Trackhouse Wendy's Fuel Buckeye there. We got Siemens, and yeah, he has 4 wins. Wow, why did I read that as 5? But 4 wins on there. SBG's logo and the New Zealand flag, which of course he is a Kiwi. And of course, Chevrolet logo is cut off, but I'll let it slide. You got the number 88 on top, Wendy's logo on the rear deck lid, and Red Bull gives you wings, but interestingly enough, placed on there, and actually on the back of the spoiler. And Wake and Baconate, and we got the nice gradient on there, in Chevrolet, and the number 88 on there. and the right side is the same as the left side. And of course, the big thing, which I did not mention for whatever reason, you're probably clamoring why. Yeah, of course, I did mention it. It is a playoff car, so it has the yellow playoff windshield banners and spoiler, which really complements the car really well, actually. Um, I remember seeing this car going up on pre-order, and I was like, I feel like this one might actually DNP. Because I didn't know they did bring down the DNP numbers or like the MOQ numbers. They brought it down, and I was like, maybe it could, but honestly, I'm not gonna hold my breath. And it actually did get made, surprisingly, and I think it's because the paint scheme looked nice. I don't blame him, and I kind of regret not buying it at the time, but thankfully I have it now. And the only other SBG cars I have is the Red Bull cars. Of course, I don't have the Wendy's car because the only Wendy's NASCAR I have is the Noah Gragson 42 car from very very weird rookie season in 2023. But now it's huge improvement over this, or huge improvement with this car rather than that Noah Gragson car. But yeah, that has been a pretty quick review of a very nice breakfast Wendy's car with the breakfast baconator on the side for Shane Van Gisbergen for Trackhouse Racing in the Chevrolet. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.